everyone? Fursade again. Now, let's just get into it, because there's no news. There's no major news. It's just been mostly the same. So, let's get into it. So, last we left off, the Singularity attacked the one at Arctic's Kingdom. Arctic had managed to fend off the Singularity. Oh my god, I keep dropping my phone. There we go. And the one manages to secure the alliance with Arctic, and the one returns back to Lord X. Now, I know the story's been following more of like a rinse and repeat pattern, because the one keeps returning to Lord X. Oh my god, my phone brightness went up. I don't know why, but still, it's gonna get good. I promise you. Hopefully. Anyway, so the one returns back to Lord X's castle, and Lord X looks a little stressed, right? He looks a little stressed, even though he doesn't have a face. So the one's like, "Yo, X, I know you don't have a face, but are you okay?" And Lord X looks up at the one and is like, not Lord, the one, well, one, I'll call him. There's a problem. There's this ever so slight problem. And the one's like, "Okay, X, what did you do now?" And Lord X is like, "So there's this anomaly in another dimension, right? And he's working with the Singularity in order to build up some hell energy for him to evolve into Hellfire Demon." I'll put a picture of that on the screen if you don't know. Well, you probably don't know because I never told you, but still. Sorry. So Lord X is like, "One, I need you to travel to this other dimension and defeat this anomaly that is helping the Singularity." So the one's like, "Okay, I got this." After that, I'm gonna check out the city. I haven't been there in a while. I'm gonna go see what they've been doing. So Lord X agrees, and he opens a dimensional rift for the one, and the one jumps in to defeat this dimensional anomaly. Okay, now we continue. Hold on, I gotta scratch my back real quick. There we go. So the one appears in the decaying city, which is as it says, it's like a reality fracture that represents a city for some reason. And he's greeted by Shoyo. I will put a picture up of Shoyo up on screen, because for those of you who don't know, well, you probably don't know, but still. He's greeted by Shoyo, who's like, "Okay, who are you? Like, do I know you? Do I know you?" And the one's like, "You don't really know. You don't know me. I'm nobody, okay? Now, I'm just here to kill you." Shoyo's like, "Well, if you're here to kill me, I'm not gonna make it easy." So Shoyo's power is spirit manipulation. I know that sounds like Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen, just because he's inspired by Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen, but still. Anyway, so Shoyo's power is spirit manipulation, as the one can tell. So the one's like, "Okay, this is gonna be a little difficult, but hey, kill's a kill." So the two start to fight, and as you probably remember from last chapter, the one now has full understanding of what the Forgotten Blades can do, and he uses that to help himself fight Shoyo. Now the fight goes on for a while, because the two are basically evenly matched, and by a while I mean, like, let's say like 2 hours. I mean, 2 hours is a while, but still. So Shoyo is eventually defeated after 2 hours, and Shoyo's like, okay, you're pretty strong. I get it. You're pretty strong, stronger than you look. But you can't beat if you want to beat Singularity, and especially Hellfire Demon. If you want to beat either of those, you need to be stronger. And Shoyo eventually manages to stand up, and he activates his awakening, and he summoned all these spirits to help fight for him. Now the one is like, "Dude, how the hell am I supposed to do that? How the hell did you do that, and how can I do that?" Because like, the one doesn't have an awakening. I mean, yeah, he's just starting out. So the one manages to continue fighting, even though it's been like 2 hours. But he's incredibly weak, because this fight with Shoyo went on for 2 hours, and he got back up in 5 minutes. So I don't think I got this. So the one tries his best to fend off the cursed spirits, but he's not doing too hot. Until Lord X eventually joins the fight because Lord X couldn't do this himself. So Lord X comes to help the one fight awaken Shoyo. The two manage to defeat all the cursed spirits. Shoyo is left about to die before he pushes his technique to the maximum and is about to collapse the decaying city. The one is like, okay, well, this is. Did you know he could do this? Lord X is like, dude, it's a dimensional anomaly. You'll see some crazy shit with dimensional anomalies. The two manage to escape the decaying city before Shoyo can collapse it. Shoyo basically kills himself, and the two reappear in Lord X's kingdom. Now, sorry. Lord X is like, one. I'm sorry. I didn't know Shoyo was that powerful. And the one isn't really that angry. He's like, Lord X, I'm less angry about the fact that you set me out there strong to fight someone stronger than me, and I'm more concerned about what the hell he just did to that dimension. Lord X is like, dude, that's a story for another day. Okay, now I'm gonna uphold my end of the bargain. Go check out the city, see what they're doing. So the one activates the Shadow Wing and flies towards the city. Hold on, I gotta scratch. My back is so itchy. I need to put some lotion. I'm gonna put some lotion on after this video. Okay, there we go. So the one lands in the Neon City where he's finally greeted with the other four deities. The second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. And they're like, dude, where the hell have you been? And the one's like, dude, guys, I've been places, okay? And the fourth is the first one to notice. He's like, dude, why the hell do you have wings on your back? And the one's like, wrong story, okay? So the five start walking, and they go hang out for a little bit, and they eventually return to the old Hero Association, where the one used to be part of, where before he left when Jeddah died. So the one is like, do you four still work here? And the fourth is like, well, only sometime, only part-time. And the one's like, dude, guys, you can do so much more than this. So much more than this. You don't have to work for a bullshit association. And taking that into account, the four to consider their options, well, the one uses his shadow wings and flies off to find something else to do, because apparently he hates his friends. 8-minute video, do we want to continue? Well, this is only part 1 of Awakening. Well, oh yeah, this chapter is called Awakening, by the way. Yeah, this is gonna wrap up part 1. I know this was a very short video, but I'm tired. I just got off the game with my friends, and I'm gonna plan on watching some Slime Boom and maybe play some Xbox. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll post another Jurassic World video tomorrow, but yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, and good night, and this has been Fursade. Thank you.